top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it, let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you, let it become you. How you doing? How y'all doing today? I pray that you all are well. If nobody ever told you, you are a gentleman or a woman, a lady, and a scholar, a scholarette. Most High, I ask that you speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What is it that you want to say? Let all of me don't be heard, and let all of you be heard, felt, seen, and experienced in this reading. I pray you all a happy moon day. First two cards that came out is share with others. Sharing brings joy and growth. Share your experiences, your knowledge, and your resources to help others solve their problems. In the process of sharing, you will also gain more friendships and inspiration. Funny you said that. This week, I was sharing some experiences with an individual, and in sharing, the word purveyor came up, so I made this shirt. I'm a purveyor, not a failure. It helped us to intensify integrity in us. It allowed us to identify that we were not failures, but that we learned from our mistakes and prevail over what we have failed in previously. Second card out. Continuous learning. That's beautiful. Sharing with others and continuous learning. Learning is a lifelong endeavor. Staying curious and constantly learning new knowledge and skills will keep you improving. Adapt to a changing world and improve your competitiveness. What I get from that is improving your competitiveness. And your only opponent or competitor is yourself. You should always try to be better than you was a second ago, a minute ago, an hour ago, a week ago, a month ago, so that you can always learn your lesson. Learn how to be a better you, for the betterment of you. Most High gave me a message, and he broke it down to me. If you wait on somebody to teach you something, you will never know anything. If you wait on somebody to teach you something, you will never learn anything. You won't learn nothing because you'll be waiting constantly for somebody to teach you something when in actuality a person doesn't teach you it. You just learn it by watching and doing it. So you have to teach yourself how to do what you need to do. Feel me? What else, Most High? You know, I want to say this right here. Teaching. We don't teach people to do the bad thing. We don't teach people to do the wrong thing. When you teach a child, you don't train them up how to be bad. You train them how to be good, to do the right thing. And with that being said, your intentions are very prevalent when teaching. Your intentions are very prevalent when you're teaching. When you have the expectation to learn, you will learn. But if you are expecting to not get it, you won't get it. Just like if you pray to God and you don't set your intentions before you pray to God, it's just like talking when you're just talking in the wind, because you don't expect God to move. You gotta ask God intentionally with expectation for a certain thing, and expect it is going to be done. Like they said, know that it's done, know that it's coming, know that you have it, know that you got it. Set your intentions when you pray. You got to be in the right energy to receive. And receiving has a big thing to do with attracting. Being in the energy of attracting what you want. Because if you go after anything, if you chase anything, that thing will run away from you. What else do we got, Most High? Share with others. Being vulnerable. Being clear. Being honest. Being raw. Being rare. Well, I got my justice card for it popped out. Just being honest. Sharing your experiences, sharing my experiences, it's nobody can judge you, right? So nobody can, say, oh, well, judge you or put judgment on you. And sharing your experiences and what you went through and what you got through, what the Most High brought you through, what you grew from, how you grew up, is your justice. It's giving your testimony on what and who attacked you. It gives the story, the experience, justice. God is good. God is good. God is great. He brings us out of things that we thought we would never get out of. Some people been alcoholics. Some people been, substance abusers. Some people been, throw it in the circle addicts. Some people, they thief. You know what I mean? And it's only when you get caught, when you in the justice system, is when you wanna turn over a new leaf. Because when you are doing those type of things, you feel like justice won't come to you. Everything that you doing is right because you wanna do it. Is right to you. But is it right to the Most High to lie? Is it right to the Most High to steal? You know what I mean? It's not, and it's not right to you because for a person who steals, and then somebody steal from you, you feel some type of way. Justice. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions. The universe will align itself to you. To provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. I just told you. You get no kind of justice chasing anything. I had an experience, right? You say share with others, right? A relationship. Going after an individual who I thought was good for me, but the Most High revealed to me that person was like, it was like poison. It was no good for me. So what everybody was doing was never letting go, always trying to stay and stick and stay and work it out. When the Most High is giving you that alley-oop, or giving you that way out to distance yourself from something that's no good for you. Chasing something. When you chase money, money runs away from you. When you chase a person, that person runs away from you. So I had to learn it, and I learned it real good and real quick that I never chase anybody, never chase nothing. Don't chase anything. Everything in my other reading, everything that was meant to happen will happen. You know what I mean? That's the universe. The universe, once you get in the correct energy, once you get in the correct mind frame, once you learn how to mind your own mind, everything that you will desire, that your soul desire, will find you. In the Bible, they say when a man finds a good wife, right? Meaning that find isn't he's going looking for a wife. You know what I mean? See, because it's just like you can't find a wife. You know what I mean? A wife is a wife will find you. But you can't be looking for a wife, because then you'll just be looking on every woman that's out here. And I learned that from you cannot look for no partner. Don't look for a husband, don't look for a wife. You get what I'm saying? Don't look for it. Just be in the energy of being a good wife, and a husband will find you. Just be in the good energy of being a husband, and a wife will find you. It finds you. You ever walk down the street and you just walking and you see a roll of dubs, you see a roll of $20 bills on the floor. You wasn't looking for it, but you two found each other. It's a find. The universe put that there, knowing that you was gonna walk right on top of it, right next to it at that specific time. You find each other. You know what I mean? And the beautiful thing about what we got going on finding things and looking for things, you can't look for what you don't know you want. You gotta, the Most High knows us better than we know ourselves. So the Most High really knows what we really want. Some people, they only look at the physical. Me, I had to learn I only look for the inner self. I'm not looking at the body, I'm not looking at the eyes, I'm not looking at none of that. I'm only looking at her energy. You know what I mean? I want to see that her energy is compatible with mine. And you can't find out what type of energy an individual is by just looking at them. You got to experience them. You got to see their mannerism. You got to see how they really are when you're not around. Just, do they have a bad attitude? Do they think they know it all? Do they think they all that? You know, that's a stank attitude. That's a turn off. But most women nowadays, they want to go and get a bunch of surgery. A bunch of girls in the world now want to get a bunch of surgeries to make a man look at them when the insides is rotten. That's just like they said, you got a Bentley frame, but you got a Pinto engine. It don't go together. The inside's gotta match the outside. And we can't get tricked. And that's a telltale sign on what's going on. You feel me? But you can't look at nobody outside to see what's going on the inside. Because it'll trick you. You gotta have a conversation to see if a person has common sense or they have con man sense. That's in one of my other videos, but you know, you gotta decipher who is who. But you gotta have a conversation with an individual to see where their head is at. Who they really are. The next card out is release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. Release. Relinquish. Reveal. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You deserve to be free of all drama. You don't want no drama queen. You don't want no drama king. You don't want a person that's gonna put you in situations that's not healthy for you. You gotta self-love yourself enough to say, I care about myself enough to don't put myself through that no more. That bull junk no more. Okay? That's one of my lyrics on my rhyme, on one of my songs. But I gotta love myself enough to don't put myself through no bull junk no more. And I learned, and I'm with it. You feel me? Peace is very priceless. Peace is very valuable. Peace, you can't pay any money of it. You can't pay any money to get it. You can't. Peace is very, very valuable. Peace of mind. Peace in your heart. Peace. Peace and quiet. It don't come around a lot. You don't find peace. Peace finds you. When you remove, when you release any toxic individual, I don't care who they are, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your lover, your kids, if they toxic, you gotta learn to release them. And you see, the main thing about this here about kids, right? Kids will, since the devil uses everybody, the devil will use the closest person to you, the one that you hold dear to your heart. And for some instance, it might be a child. It might be your lover. It might be your mother. You know what I mean? Might be your father. Whoever you close with. Whoever you have more conversations with than the Most High. that's who the that's who the enemy will use to get up under your skin and play you right up under your nose, be at you like a booger. They'll be right all the way up in your nose, playing you the whole time. But the Most High will tell you, release that person, and so you can see their true colors. You remember this back in the day? You roll column. How can you be roll column if all colors go together? How can you be roll column when you can put any colors together and they go together? You ain't roll column. You just got style. You gotta have coordination. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to put it on. You feel me? You feel me? All right, at the bottom of the deck, it say step back. Well, I split the deck and it say step back. I know y'all been seeing it because it's been right there in the video. But on this card is the elephant. An elephant is very intelligent. An elephant is very intelligent. It remembers every area that it had went. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out, view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. What did I just say? You release a thing and then, you know what I mean? Once you know a person is not for you, once you get to know who they really are, then you can make a decision. If you so close to something, you can't see nothing. That's like you put a mirror to all the way to your face. You cannot see what's really going on in the mirror. You can't see what the picture is. You cannot tell. There's no way. You put your hand close to your face. You cannot, it don't line up. You can't even see the fingerprints that's on your hand if you put your hand too close to your face. So step back. It's another lyric from one of my songs is, you know, I'm a picture on the wall. I'm a Picasso, but sometimes you gotta step out the picture to see what's going on inside of the picture. You gotta take a step back and really look what's going on in the picture. What picture a person painted of you, even though it really doesn't matter. But the main thing you need to worry about is what kind of picture you painted for yourself. How do you see yourself? How do you want to be portrayed? You know, just like legacies, right? Hey, people always want to leave legacies, leave wills, leave inheritance into somebody that they see fit, that is a good individual. I didn't see a bank robber or a thief or, you know, just a unaliver leave any inheritance or anything, any kind of will or any kind of thing like that for their child. They're too close. They're too in the picture. They're super selfish. They will not think about anybody else. And anybody who steals something from somebody that was left for another individual that is not yours, you are too selfish. You can't even see what's going on. But hey, lo and behold, the Most High will put a mirror right in front of your face. So when righteous judgment, when righteous justice, when righteous karma comes, you will look in the mirror and see why it came. Because of you. Everything is because of how you looked at it and how you perceived it and what you did into it. On the other side, it's breaking through. Everyone has their own comfort zone. But true growth can only be realized if you are brave enough to step out of it. Breaking through means challenging things that were once thought to be impossible, or overcoming your inner fears and insecurities. You gotta step out of that picture and see the picture that you painted of yourself. And if it is not what you want, paint another picture. And paint the picture how you want it to be picked. Do you want it to be, you want it to look? That's why most of us has passed away and be reborn numerous times. You ever did something when I was a child? Yeah, when people say, see, when people do the same thing what they did when they was a child, they haven't passed away. That life of a child is still right there in them. You didn't have a rebirth. You don't have another life. All you have is the same life that you had when you was a child. You know, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta grow. In order to have growth, it's the only way. I'm finna share an experience. If I had parents that was loving, right? If I had parents that was nurturing, and you know, I guess that's why the Most High didn't give me that. He didn't give me a family that was helpful, that would encourage me, that would you know, be there, you know, and support you. He allowed me to learn this at an early age. But he put me in the position to not become what I experienced. Life is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Life is like a box of chocolate. When you bite into that chocolate, you will never know what you're gonna get. Unless you read the back and you look at how to shape it, you do all this research, but you'll never know what you're gonna get. One of my first songs, I said, I grew up without much. I grew up, you know, wearing, you know, the cheapest clothes, the cheapest shoes, or wearing shoes from Payless. You know what I mean? Clothes, you had to wear it for like, you know, three school years before they try to give you something new. You know what I mean? And it taught me like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? You make the clothes don't make you. Because what you put on is not really you. The real you is inside of your body. Bevo Lottie, he got more head than he got body. Hey, whatever. Hey man, but like, if you have a conversation with your parents, right? And like I said, if you got a loving parent and all that other stuff, and you would rather get the advice from your parent than the Most High, there's a problem. Because you value your parents' opinion more than the Most High's. I'm going to always push a relationship with the Most High. He is your true father and mother. He is your true, let's put it, he's your true parent. This parent doesn't want nothing but the best for you. Even if I got to put you through the worst things. Because knowing that I put you through the worst things is going to make a better you. No regrets. They say you can't choose your family, but you can choose who you create a family with. And that's very important to know, that you, even if you didn't have a good family, you can create a family that is worth having. Dang, nose just went to itching, the tip of it, just straight up. It's getting real now, bro. It's getting real out here. You feel me? What else do you got for us, Most High? Sharing with others, continuous learning, justice, release, step back, and breaking through those walls. And that breaking through, that look like you breaking through to the spiritual realm. Look all them butterflies around him, new life. Like I told you, an elephant is very intelligent. Justice, they got that clock back there. And continuous learning, it has a clock back there. That's what I'm on. And releasing. Once you release, hey, you cannot receive anything in your hands unless you release what's in your hand. You cannot receive anything in your life unless you release the things that's in your life. It's a give and take. It's a give and take in this world, man. If you sacrifice yourself for the Most High will sacrifice himself for you. But he don't need to sacrifice himself. He just gives you what you need. And what do people really need in this world? You think you need food every day? You think you need clothes to put on, clean clothes? You think the Most High gives us gifts every second? He gives us the breath of life. Every second. We don't ask him for it. We don't even ask him for a piece of it. We don't even ask him. It's just a giving. That's your inheritance. That's what you need. Times has changed. Just like they tell you, don't worry. What does worry get you? Does it give you another second on your life? Does it give you another minute, hour, month, year? It gets you nothing. It gets you stress. That's what it gets you. I just seen some flip over. Pause, understanding, and slow down. All three of those came out. Pause. You've been asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back. Look at all of the possible outcomes and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Pause. That's a straight up one. Pause. Before you say anything funny, pause. It might sound funny, but hey, it ain't. Pause. Take your time. Patience. When you ask the Most High for patience, He doesn't just give you patience. He puts you in a situation to be patient so it can develop, so you can learn how to use it more. Understanding. That word right there, I like to say overstanding or understanding. But this is a well-known word as understanding. You gotta be under to stand. No, I like to, stand over it and, over and stand it. You know what I mean? Or understand what's going on. Understanding is the key to getting inside another person's head. Understanding is the key to getting inside another person's head. Understanding is the key to getting inside another person's head. Everyone has his or her own story and situation. Trying to look at things from the other person's point of view can reduce conflict and enhance relationships. Trying to see your side of the story. Trying to see how you look at things. Understanding. And the next one is slow down. Life moves too fast. It's easy to get tired and lost. Slow down to take the small details of life and enjoy the scenery along the way. Giving yourself time to think and relax can lead to a better quality of life. Pause and slow down. Pause and slow down. Like they tell you when you on a car, when you on the road, and a police officer clocking you with that radar gun. What he tell you if he a lenient officer, he gonna tell you slow down. Because in that slowing down, in that pause stage, you really helping your own life. You helping yourself out to live longer. Because if you do not slow down, something will occur that you cannot get out of. You can't press the pause button when you T-boning another individual at the stop sign, at the stoplight. Slow down. Pause, slow down. Pause and slow down to do some understanding. And you know what? And it said a person's head, right? Get into another person's head. But all of us, we need to, pause and slow down our own minds, our own thoughts, so we can understand what's really going on in our own heads. Learning is always going to be you versus you, me versus me. I never compete where I don't compare. I'm not you, so I don't compare myself to you. You going to be you, and I'm going to be me. You be you, and I'm going to be me. For all the copycats, just be you. Don't copy and mimic and troll and try to be something that you're not. Ain't no jab at nobody, but I'm just saying is just be you, man. The Most High loves us all. He loves us all as we are. If you come as you are. But if you come as another individual, they can't accept you. They can't come, they can't be real with you. Like if you can't tell the truth, the Most High can't accept you. Because you gonna lie to him. You can't keep it real with you because you most times when a person is a liar, they always lying to themselves. When a person is a cheater, they always cheat themselves. What else, Most High? What else do you have for us? Sorry about that, y'all. That was a lot. Might be it. What else do you have for us, Most High? I'm gonna start doing? Just start pulling right off the top. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna let the deck just talk. You know, it comes better when you just let the deck talk. Let the Most High just speak through the deck. Instead of shuffling, the Most High know how to get what needs to be where it need to be at. What needs to be where it need to be at. Real deal. So like, from all this right here, the bottom of the deck, let's just get it like that. A brave spirit. The bottom of the deck. And I'm gonna close this out. Brave spirit. Focus on the good and maintain your concentrated, and concentrate on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, brave spirit. That's a beautiful way to end this reading. A brave spirit. Have a brave spirit to know your spirit. Allow your outer you to learn and to know your inner you, what you really feel on the inside. I hope this message helped you. Please share with others. Continuous learning. That means continuously learn. Never stop learning. Have justice for yourself. Release what no longer serves you. Step back and look at that picture and see what's going on inside the picture. And when you do that, you're gonna have a lot of breakthroughs with a whole bunch of overstanding, understanding, and understanding about who you really are. And when you run into a dead-end road, or you get stuck in a certain mind frame or energy, pause. Stop for a minute. Slow down your thoughts. See what you're thinking about, and that will create a brave spirit to go tackle, to go run over, to run down everything that you got in your spirit, your inner self. Love y'all. Love and light. I see y'all around. 44.